EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour golf brings us to South Carolina amidst the sprawling dunes and sandy vistas that comprise the ocean course at Kiawah Island. With Frank Nobilo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green. Rich, I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green. If you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways, greens. That's the secret.
And that will end up in the short grass, left side, so a very nice drive there to kick off the round. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
It's 125 yards left to the hole and the pin right at the back.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
He gave that a pretty good run. A little short, but that's not bad. So from the fairway to the green, 2 putts and in. That's a good, solid par here at the first. A big test awaits here at the par 5 second at 557 yards. Right-handed hitters will need to draw their tee shot into the fairway or tempt fate by taking it up and over a large waist area. Getting on in 2 will require a long carry onto an elevated green surrounded by bunkers. Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. This is a 19-foot putt. Yeah, not quite enough pace, but that's pretty good. So no problems there. Make it back-to-back pars to start the round. Frank, why would the architect Pete Dye say this was one of the most unusual holes on the entire course?
Well, it's the shortest for a start. And just that green complex, Rich, the fact that it just falls away rapidly on all 4 sides of this green. That's what the architect wanted, and that's what the architect got.
This one starting up that left side. Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. Second shot. Good look at the green. needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, another solid hole and 3 straight pars to start the round. This is a tough hole, the 4th at 484 yards, a par 4, and it's pure Kiawah. In fact, this is the hardest hole on this front side. You have to deal with the marsh off the tee yet again. The real challenge here, the winds. They can be blustery and they can make this hole a bear. This may be a touch right. In the fairway, shouldn't be more than 200 yards to the flagstick. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. That's not quite dead from there. That is a good distance short. Another par, and all things considered, a fairly uneventful first 4 holes, as he will remain at even par.
So, Frank, here we are, the first par 3 on the golf course, and what do you make of this 5th hole?
It's really 2 holes, Rich. When the flag is on the left, it's basically 1 green, and when the flag's on the right, it's effectively another type of a golf shot. This green is actually 40 yards wide and separated with that little faint ridge in the middle.
Boy, that ball got caught in the breeze, and it was just along for the ride. Much too firm there. Now a delicate little chip here for his second. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. The first of 8 straight holes heading due west is here at the par 4 6th, 490 yards. It's a slight dogleg to the left, but if you can avoid the waist area running down that left side, that makes birdie a good possibility. And it would appear that that ball is into the bunker. Gonna have to flight this a long way. His second out of the bunker. Well, one bunker to another, not a habit anyone wants to get into. I imagine he's seen enough of the sand here. Now his third. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par.
Super wide fairway here at the par 5-7. Definitely reachable in 2. I think you'd be disappointed if you didn't walk off with a 4 here.
That's certainly the plan of most people on this hole, Rich, and I just think of that old adage that I was taught as a kid, and it's great for these holes. It still works. Tee it high, or let it fly.
And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. That's it. 2 solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5, comfortably on for 2.
So after reaching this green in 2, this a sizable putt for an eagle. Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. Okay, a well-deserved birdie there, and it puts him into red figures as well, moving to 1 under par. On to the 8th hole now at 198 yards, par 3. Like so many of the greens on this front side, if you don't land it just right, there's a hard slope around the edges, so having the distance dialed in here is a must. And that misses the green left, but he should still be able to have a go at this with the wedge. Second shot now here at the par 3. For the round. The final hole on this front side is a right to left par 4 at 514 yards. A lone pot bunker right off the tee must be avoided, and most players will be left with a mid to long iron into a green with more than its share of humps and hollows. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
and safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Oh, yeah, what a putt there. It's in from long distance for birdie here at the 9th. And he'll go out in 34, 2 under par for this front side. The 10th hole now at 447 yards. Stop me if you've heard this before. Bunkers and waste areas abound along both sides of the fairway, leading to a shallow green, slanting from right to left. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Par 5 11th, and another scoring opportunity here early on the backside, Frank.
This par 5, it looks very easy to hit it down the left side, but in actual fact, you've got to aim a little down the right side, and the reason why is this fairway actually kicks or cambers from right to left. So anything down the middle, chances are it's going to finish in the rough. Find the fairway, then this hole opens up.
Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. 11 feet away. Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie that pushed that score to 3 under for the round. The 12th at 484 yards sometimes feels like 2 different holes wrapped into one. At the tee, all you're seeing is a nice expansive fairway. But stand over your second, and you'll see that lagoon set right up on the edge of this green. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
This now for birdie at 12.
And this certainly would be a bonus if it goes in. You just need to make sure you get it there and give yourself a chance. Never up, never in.
That one just going to sneak on by. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. The 13th is a tough one. No two ways about it. Par 4 at 497 yards. And that lagoon that came into play near the green on 12, well, it's now a canal that borders the entire length of this 13th. The left side, no bargain either, with 4 deep pot bunkers greeting those who play a little too conservatively. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Let's see what they do from a good lie in the fairway. 180 yards to go. That one is running so hot.
And a real good little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Par 3 14th here at the Ocean Course. Just gorgeous, but it is treacherous. You're exposed to the wind up there on the green, and you might need to hit, I don't know about lumber, but low iron at a minimum, Frank. This is a great hole.
It certainly is. It can play as long as 240 yards, but it's one of those holes, too. If you were aware of the fact that most of the field's going to play it in 3.5 or 4 shots, you would take 3 every single day. But I'm going to tell you now, that's exactly what they do in this hole. Don't try and make it 2. Take a 3. You will gain on the field. Listening?
And that one going to wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. Yeah, you really got to put a charge into it up that slope, and that is fairly well done. Yeah, that is a very good 2-putt from where he was. That's no easy feat, and he'll come away with par. On to the 15th, a par 4 at 466 yards. Plenty of room in the fairway off the tee, making this definitely a second shot hole. Because trust me, you do not want to miss left and find yourself in a waste area you need a ladder to get in and out of. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Normally you look at par fives as definite scoring holes. You may want to think twice about that here at the 16th. It can oftentimes play longer than it's listed, 581 yards. The defining feature is the incredibly deep bunker left of the green. Anything down there is a bogey or worse waiting to happen. This one's starting a little left off the tee. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Third shot, looking for a good one.
A little long, as we can see, and a little to the right, but still makeable if you hit a good one.
This from about 10 feet. Yes, well done. It's birdie. They move to 4 under now on the day. Now to one of the most famous holes in recent major championship golf, the 17th, the par 3. And Frank, I don't want to plant seeds of doubt, but when I stare at this hole with the water, I'm thinking about disaster and calamity. It's all right there, isn't it?
It's all happened here, Rich. This hole has a memory. The first time we ever saw it on TV was in the 1991 Ryder Cup, and it was the deciding hole. So many of the best players in the world actually found water. For example, even just this finish. Remember Colin Montgomery playing Mark Calcavecchio? Colin Montgomery finished bogey, bogey, double bogey, bogey, and won all 4 holes. But this one, you just try and survive.
He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. Disappointment there. That'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. It's always fun, isn't it, to play a hole that oozes history. This 18th has it all. Go back to the 1991 Ryder Cup, and then the wild scene, the finish, the 2021 PGA Championship. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. So job 1 is completed and done well. That was a good drive, but Frank, there is a lot of work ahead here on this second shot.
Exactly right, Rich. After that tee shot, then you look at the second shot, what's up ahead, which is going to be another long approach shot to a green that, once again, does not sit straight in front of you. So you have to aim a little down that left side, just favor left of middle, and strike it. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, so that will wind up the par at the last. And that is going to be a solid round of 68. So, Frank, this a bogey-free round, and I'll tell you what, those are not easy to come by on a course like this.
Yeah, not a blemish, and it really didn't look like that too, so well in control. Just got to make a few more birdies. That's the only thing. I mean that is a severe critique too, saying that.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.